Hello, everybody, and welcome to. You could have counted down a bit louder, my god. Anyways, hello, everybody, and welcome to Ireland Esports Collegiate. This is our final final day of groups in Rocket League, and our first matchup of the night is TUD A plus up against our sister team TUD 3.5. I am Ejammed, joined by 40, and as usual, our lovely, what's her name again? Fleming behind the desk. How are you today, 40?
Off the bat.
You're muted on stream, thank God, okay.
Yeah, no, TUD versus TUD. This will be a good match. I believe I was there for the last time the team with Yummy played, the TUD 3.5, but I don't think I've watched the A team play this season yet, at least. So it's good to see. But 34 seconds in, it's 1-0. Nice shot, good pass, nice touch, all really well played, and let's see how it goes from here on.
First TUD A plus, having Python come down from that main team from last split, where he made it to the finals twice. Of course, Danny Boy and Moody, they've been on this team a long time, played with Python as well. So these three players on the A plus team, definitely familiar with playing with one another. Definitely no stranger to the collegiate scene either. Maybe their second, third year now in the scene. However, over on TD 3.5, Yumi, of course, representing RLI. His first year in the collegiate scene somehow ended up in Dublin from Donegal, and then you have his teammates Bluish and JG Team, who I believe played last split, but Bluish, I'm not too sure. But of course, there's our Danny Boy putting a second one in the net, and as you expect here for the A plus team, they're the second TUD team, and 3.5 they are the fourth TUD team, I believe.
Okay, I'm getting it now. It's understood. But we do, even looking at the tags on them, TUDA has got season 2 and 3 GCs, which is insane that they've been playing for that long. I have no idea how one can stick with Rocket League for that long, but props to them, and they've definitely got the skills to show off there. But that was a bit of a miss. Python's going back up again. It's flying off to the side. Blue just going up. Tries to flick it over Danny Boy, but it is blocked. When he knocks it over to the corner, tries to get another touch. JG gets a shot on, and it's sent away.
Lewis now looking to clean up in the defense. That's a dangerous pinch towards his own net. Manages to block out Danny Boy in the end. Moody now looking for Python infield. Python off the wall. No second touch to be found. Good backflip clear in the end. Yumi not able to beat his sister player, as JTG now struggling in the corner. Does manage to sort of force a pass infield to nobody. Bluish now counter-attack opportunity, unable to get a past Danny Boy. Pinch off the wall there, just meets Python. It's a bit scrappy here in the TUDA plus box, but eventually they get it out. No real press coming from TUD 3.5 yet. Bluish now knocking it into the corner, just trying to get any sort of momentum going forward. There's no defenders, but unfortunately, Yumi, little boost too late to the ball. Python able to clean up. Another opportunity here. TUD 3.5, they're playing very safe right now. You can tell they're communicating. They're just a little bit slow in making the decisions. It feels like, you know, they had one or two opportunities there where they could have got a quick counter-attack. But, you know, maybe it was a lack of boost. Maybe it was no one could really decide who wanted to go for the ball. In the end, TUD A+, they just seem to be managed, you know, defensively. They're recovering a lot better than 3.5 right now.
That's true, very true. Their Yummy is there. Me over into the corner and tries to get control, takes boost. Nope, slightly misses the boost. And they're left in the 2v2. Bluish missed touch, but Danny Boy does get the touch over into the corner. Leaves it for Moody. Shot on. JG does manage to save it. Python's got boost, ball, and time, but Yummy pushes fast to not give him a second to breathe. Bluish knocks it up. Over, Yummy tries to knock it mid, slight mistouch, but he does try to pass it out, taking his time, and now he's gone off the wall, knocks it mid. Danny Boy does block it though off to the side, but JG knocks it right back mid to keep pressure on. Crossbar, close shot, and Danny Boy does take his time to knock it over to the side. He's got it past two of them. JG is the only one left. He knocks it mid. Python bit too early. Moody and a slight misplay, but they've still got control. Mine JG does get a great 50 to push it forward by himself. Python a bit awkward, but gets a nice touch to clear it back out mid.
Danny Boy now knocking it infield again, looking for Moody, but Python sort of stealing it there. I don't think that was a necessary touch. You're 2-0 up, you have the possession. Danny Boy double tap opportunity, it's clean, it's in the back of the net. And with no defenders in the goal line, that would have been a very difficult shot to save regardless.
Played
Clean.
very clean. I love a good double tap. One mechanic I want to get somewhat understood. Bluish jumping off the kickoff, knocks it over there, but does knock it to the side. Moody's got no boost, but trying to take his time. 50s with his own teammate, an interesting strat. Python going for the redirect, maybe even going for a double tap there, but slightly off. Moody gets the defense, and then 50 after. You can really just see how the TUDA team is. They're able to do a 1v2 on defense just from muscle memory alone. But here we go. Danny Boy goes for the fake off the ceiling shot. They go for the demo, but it is a miss, and that is 3-0. 3 seconds left. I think we can call it there.
Yeah, and I think the big difference at the moment is that TUDA Plus, they're not doing anything overly fancy. They're just doing every basic mechanic very, very clean. They look very comfortable on the ball. They look comfortable in possession. They're finding the passes to each other. They're linking up. They're getting back in defense quickly. Well, 3.5, it just feels like it's a little bit rushed. They're trying to force plays. They're trying to push themselves a little bit too far, let's say. That leads to not much. Like, there's a few flick attempts that game that weren't really going anywhere. Things like that. I think if you just need to clean up the defensive rotations for now, definitely try to avoid those double commits that came out every now and again. Other than that, though, I just think you're being completely outplayed by A plus in that first game. They just looked so much cleaner. They look a lot more comfortable. Of course, that's expected from the better side. But 3.5, they do have opportunities here and there. They need to try capitalize a bit more on counter-attack opportunities, I'd say. Just try to get the A plus team just thinking, maybe put them under a little bit of pressure. Try to force a mistake. It's a tough task to be a team, your own university, a team that's higher than you, let's say. But we've seen stranger things before, so definitely not out of the picture, but a lot of work to do in game number 2 here.
They do indeed, but they've got time. Oh, that's a rough start. And the miss, though, Yummy does get a knockoff to the side with a 50, and they've... Up
40?
quite early.
Yep.
Sorry, was my internet cut?
What was it, but it was doing a me on it.
Ah, I'm lucky. It happens. I didn't even see what happened here. Let's JG gets the shot from him. And, that's a good shot. Good power. 102 from behind half field. Like, he's got it. Another kickoff, though. JG going for a wave dash one. Interesting. But now Danny's boy has boost. Got ball. Gets the reset. Fakes it. Shoots on. JG almost own goaling, but it is a save instead.
As the ball bouncing around in the box. A plus, they're not pushing up yet. They know there's plenty of time left in this game. Plenty of opportunities will come to them. Clear outfield now. Python up very quickly. Moody now looking for the angle. Well saved by JG in the end. And Yumi looking for the play. Unable to find it as Bluish now. That's a big whiff, but it's a tight angle for Python to try to get this in. Maybe looks for a teammate instead. It's a good pop up. JG gets the clear. And now double commit coming through. Everyone missing the ball. I'm not sure they realise that the net's almost open, but good recovery by JG in the end as Python now mounting attack. Good 50 now, but goes for the boost instead of challenging. Maybe had no boost to challenge Python. Any touch will do. Well, no, I take that back. The ball goes wide in the end. You can see A+, they have all the pressure, all the possession. You feel like the goal's coming. This might be the opportunity here, and with the whiff from Bluish, it goes in the back of the net. Moody ties up the game.
Very good shot. You can see they were all in one spot there. All 3 people within about 2 feet of each other, but fast recoveries ended up working. He's faster in the air, and they managed to get a nice goal there. It was quite clean. I'm noticing a lot of air roll though from TUDA. That I see more air roll in this than I'll see in a pro game. It seems like that they're going for a bit of extra style off of it, which is always fun to see. Here we got a Danny Boy. He's sending it over, trying to beat Bluish to the boost. He gets it, and Moody's trying. He gets played a bit, but Bluish knocking over. He does get beat by Python. Moody's got the touch over.
Donna's 40, Fleming, I'm not sure, are you getting this as well? Or is that just me?
Am I? Yeah, I'm on the wrong internet. I just checked. So after this game, I'll switch the internet on the.
I'll get the
Discord.
players to weigh it up as a third goal attempt coming through here now. Potentially Yumi can't find it in the end, but 3.5, you know, they've been doing the basics a lot better. They're hitting those counter-attack opportunities. They're taking their shots. You know, hitting that open net, it's quite difficult, especially if you're Artemis. But Bluish now, up high, unable to find anything. JG off the wall, looking for another opportunity here. Finds it, Python in a bit of trouble, but gets a good clear in the end. And TUD 3.5, they look a lot better.
They do indeed. They're keeping pressure on a lot more, but then of course the second I say that, Danny's on the counter attack, knocks it mid, 0 boost, which means Bluish is able to clear it out. But Python's there, up in the air, going for it, goes for the double touch. Slight miss, but Moody's out there. Top right corner, beautiful shot.
I believe that's what you call a calculated fake.
That is. There was a lot of that in the Pro League actually recently, with the player going up and faking it, and then the other person going for the actual shot, and it's unreadable. So it's a great play to practice if you're always playing with one team. So
It is, of course, you can, you know, go for the backboard play, cause a defender to, let's say, they put their eyes on you, and especially if they have ball cam on, they'll see the ball up high, they'll see you up high, but they won't see your teammate coming in from off screen. So obviously those are things that need to be communicated. Obviously at a higher level it's more manageable, but when you're just playing in the collegiate league, maybe as a team for the first year, you know, those advanced communications, they've yet to really sort of come through. You'll definitely see it among, let's say, TUD A team, or not the A team, TUD Vertigo and Setu. As for these sort of teams, you know, I think it's just the reason A Plus is playing so well is because they've been together a long time, and obviously same with any game really. The longer you play with a team, is a very nice goal scored by Moody there, just tapping it into the upper right. Good pass from our Danny Boy as well. Good recovery to get on the wall. Good height on the pass, and Moody taps it in there. Very nice finish in the end, and that 3.5 lead that they had, well, now they have to recover. They've a minute left to find 2 goals, otherwise it'll be serious point to TUD A plus.
true, it's a good game. The A team is still playing pretty well, and you can just see the 3.5 did seem to wake up a bit. But here we've got Bluish. He's got time. He's got the ball in the air. Slight mistouch off the first one, but gets it around Python. Danny Boy's got it off the side. Slight pinch in. Yummy is there to block it, give them a bit of time, but Moody is up. Hits the backboard. Danny Boy going for the shot. Bluish reads it beautifully. Python going up in the air. He has full boost. Gets the reset. Going for a mid pass and maybe even a double, but the early demo from Yummy is enough to stop it. And Yummy's going for it. Gets the flick. Early jump. Danny Boy knocks it over to the side. Moody's got control, but JG does knock it further ahead. Here we've got it again. Yummy is doing a pretty good job of just basically being as annoying as possible on defense to stop them. Moody does get a beautiful double touch there, only to get blocked. He's got time with the ball. Knocks it mid. They have 5 seconds left, and I'm not sure if it'll be able to happen. Python knocks it on the ground. Cross, and that is another win for TUD A, making it 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, and it was.
Yeah.
You could see there it was TD 3.5. They definitely did the right thing at the start of the game. They found their counter-attack opportunities. JGG had a really good game. You actually very annoying, quiet game in terms of points, only 72. Moody, Danny Boy, and Python, though, they're playing as a team. 11 shots between them compared to just 4 from the one player from TUD 3.5. It's looking very difficult if you are 3.5 now to try do a reverse sweep. It's something I feel that is doable if you just have a bit of a backboard defense. a bit better, because what's happening is the ball's going to the backboard and they're allowed to take the double tap opportunities. They're allowed to sort of have that second man in the right position, and the defenders aren't getting back in time. I feel like rather than have two players on the line, if you had one player on the goal line and then one player on the backboard and just knock the ball to the side, get rid of the double tap opportunities. And even just a lot of the goals that TUD A Plus scored this game, a lot of them came from those high aerial plays. If you just have a player waiting on the backboard in any of these situations, you just completely stop the attack from happening. But as we go into the final game of the match now, or the final game of the series potentially, we'll see if TUD can start the miracle reverse sweep, or whether or not 3.5 or TUD A Plus can just close the series 3-0. Not a clean sweep, of course. TUD getting the goals last game. But as we go into game 5 now, it is kickoff. Bluish up against Moody, and Moody, not sure was that a fake or not, board. Danny Boy now, backboard defense, looking to get a clear, but loses control of the ball. Yumi can't find the clean shot on net. Python now, knocking it downfield, looking for Danny Boy potentially infield, but Danny Boy just taking the boost instead. That's a quick break opportunity. A little pinch coming through there. Made Danny Boy think about it. Another shot of Danny Boy with the pre-jump save. It's very solid so far, as now a bit of time to recover for 3.5 is JG knocking it off the wall. Moody though, infield, dangerous spot, Bluish. Big clear, Python pre-jump save, finds Moody on the side. And 40, I'm not sure if you fixed your internet back, but what you make of the opening 30 seconds of this game so far?
That was quite intense. That kickoff did have me a bit worried off of it, but that was a good save. But you've got another chance. You know, Python off the ceiling somehow. It is get blocked over to the side though. Moody knocking it up, leaving it for his teammate, and JJ is there to go ahead first, but Danny Boy is off the ceiling once again, and Yummy is there to block it. Python going for another touch off the side above. Moody goes for the shot, but Bluish is perfectly positioned to block it, and here we've got Danny Boy just trying to keep control of the ball to keep pressure on for the A team. JG does manage to knock it away, gives team some time. Python's got the ball, but Yummy gets a 50.
Yeah.
There it is.
You could tell straight away there. Straight away, as soon as that touch came through, you just knew that if Python didn't get a touch, Yummy would have put that on net, as he did. And similar to game number 2, it's 3.5, the tier 4 team of TUD scoring first against the tier 2 team of TUD. I mean, it's great to see these universities with so many teams that who are the same, as potentially an opportunity here for A+, but it doesn't come true. Danny Boy, any touchdown might do the fake almost, catches him out, but Bluish going for it in the end, gets the Savior medal already, not even 2 minutes into the game, playing very solid defense. Double commit there comes through. Moody, not the touch he would have wanted there, as Python knocks it up high. Yumi though, able to clear it, always reliable in the air and making these clears, as Bluish now looking for a clear, not the strongest one in the world. The shot comes through, and unfortunately just that clear wasn't quite what he was looking for. Instead of getting the ball out, it comes off the ceiling right in front of Danny Boy. Does well to react and gets a good shot on net. JG very close to the save, but ultimately it's 1-1.
Indeed, that was a very, very close shot and an unlucky redirect during a save attempt. But here we've got Bluish going for it. The goal is empty, and they were not able to capitalize though, sadly. Python's got control on the wall. Boost gets it over. Both teammates on the back are being very patient, which is rare to see, at least for me. But very Yummy is on attack once again, but gets blocked immediately. The second 3.5 try. Yep, that's a beautiful shot from Python. Beautiful double tap, perfect control, making it 2-1. And yeah, this is a much closer game though. It seems 3.5 is they're on the defense a lot consistently, and they're doing a good job of defending most of the time. It's just really when they're completely out of boost that's a shot off to the side very slightly. Python knocks it up. Moody's up in the air. We get a shot on target, going for a double maybe. Lightly off. That is pinched over to the A corner. Yummy is up in the air. Python is a bit faster off the ceiling. The ball is just being sent back and forth from sides. Less control at this point, but there was a chance there, but Danny was demoed unluckily. Python's going up in the air. Blueworth gets a clear. Yummy knocks it over to the side. He's taking his time in the air, tries to knock it mid. And Python is there to stop it a bit. Balls up in the air, and there's Yummy scoring it again, making it 2-2. The game is closer now.
Yeah, Yumi definitely trying to make whatever can work happen. You can see there, just a good shot. Danny Boy was in the right position, but it's just a quick shot. It would have been difficult to jump up and save that anyway. And TD 3.5, it's nice to see they have that little bit of fight in them. We'll see now if they can. That's a great bump onto Python, actually. Opportunity 2-on-1 here, maybe, but Python should be able to clear it. It's a good touch just to slow it down a little. Moody now in possession, flick it over one. Yumi comfortable in these one-on-one situations, as you'd expect. And Python now, opportunity, takes it up the wall, completely whiffs the flip as Bluish just needs to make sure. You can see that 3.5, they're reading the clears from these 3.5 players so well, the A+ players. As the ball knocked in field now, Danny Boy knocking it back off the wall. Python looking for the touch, very close in the end. It was a great attempt, and unfortunately a little boost in the tank and a small bit of hesitation there on who was going to go for the clear means that Moody can just capitalize on this opportunity. The bump actually from Bluish, never mind. JG just out of boost, unable to do anything about it. Good positioning from A+ there now. Has that 1-goal lead, has a minute left. We'll see if they can hold on or whether the reverse sweep dream stays alive.
Has there ever been a full reverse sweep in these series?
You're really testing my memory here now.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
In my first year of doing this, there's none that screams out in my face. I can't remember anything. I think there was a Setu TUD matchup that came close to a reverse sweep, but I think Setu just held on in the end. But in terms of reverse sweeps, there's definitely been plenty of gentleman sweeps, which is, it goes 1-1 and then 4-1. But I can't remember the last time there was just a full-on reverse sweep. They are rare to happen, especially in the group stage of the tournament. It's more the semi-finals and the finals, or now that we're doing Swiss, let's say the upper finals and lower finals, that you could find things like that to happen. In terms of group stage games, I don't actually think we've ever had one. But with 8 seconds left, TUD A+ up 2 goals. Yumi would have to score this. Python goes over the crossbar, but that's better than the net. With 0 seconds left on the clock, 40. That is going to be 3-0 clean sweep. Congratulations to TUD A+. They are our first victor of tonight, but we still need to find out who's going to win that second series. We still need to figure out who's going to play in that second series, of course. We don't know yet. We need to wait for results to come true, as our lovely Fleming there is going to link us the Challenger mode link that I can never find.